All right, Uncle Shred coming at you. All right, so today we got some pretty interesting things we're going to look into. So this kind of just came about from me experimenting on my own, doing some research, trying some stuff out, seeing what works. So I've mentioned this in other videos, but I'm a big believer in riding less and working out more. And the reason for that, so what that does is that improves your cycling economy, meaning the amount of effort you're putting out each time you're pedaling, riding, whatever the distance may be. So what this GPP, we're gonna watch a video here, a segment of a video. I'll link the full video. This was introduced by Louis Simmons, world-renowned powerlifting coach, strength trainer, you name it. The guy's pretty much the godfather of a lot of big-time stuff. So he talks about what GPP is and how exactly it relates to athletes. Now he's not talking about it specifically to powerlifting. Again, there's just to all athletes and how you can tailor it. And at the end of this part of the video here, I'm going to link. Not link. What am I saying? Link. I'm going to add a video of me doing a GPP session for cycling. So quickly before we get into the video, so I subconsciously and consciously did this last year. I started experimenting with this. My goal was to ride 100 miles on my own. Reason being, I wanted to do it on my own. I didn't want to be paced. I didn't want to be pushed along. I wanted to do it simply on my own strength, physically and mentally. So I probably gave myself about 6-7 weeks to get ready for it. I was in okay shape beforehand. I was just coming off the winter, so this was probably started like mid-March. So I probably got about 2 months in. I should actually probably about 2 months of this GPP workouts. And I would do them. I was riding 5-6 days a week, no more than 25-30 miles, but I made sure the intensity was high, and then I would do these GPP workouts at night just to improve my strength, different muscular endurance, cardiovascular endurance. And what I found that by doing those workouts, after riding, what it did was it enabled me to ride a way longer distance without actually riding all those miles. So Louis talks about this in this video relating to powerlifting, because powerlifting is very, goal specific, meaning you're trying to get a certain number of pounds, whatever lift you're doing. And he talks about his guys not really, so let's say they were training for, to I don't know, 700-800 pounds on, the bench press, for example. They're not going to be benching that much, but they're going to be doing this GPP work to build the areas that you need for the bench. So, triceps, back, stuff like that. And so I took this method and applied it to cycling, and made the GPP workouts, catered them to cycling. What muscles do, we use, when we're cycling. More importantly, I catered them to what muscles have imbalances, because cycling, creates imbalances like anything else. So what muscles need to be worked on because they're not being used or utilized as much while you're cycling. So I found that just having those two ideas in mind really allowed me, to reach my goal and, do it on the first try. And again, I never rode over 30 miles before I attempted 100, because I didn't want to, overuse, or just, more honestly, more the mental burnout than anything. You don't need to ride 50 miles, then 60, 70, 80. You could jump up a good amount, as long as, again, the intensity of the ride you're doing is high, and you're doing this extra GPP stuff, which is gonna build you up and get you ready to go. All right, so without further ado, we'll listen to this for a little bit and see what's
Having a
what.
hard time distinguishing between SPP, GPP for SPP, and GPP. Can you please help?
Well, SPP is sports specific, and GPP is general specific. And you know, if you think you watch a football game, how many you only play 7-8 minutes a football game? Everything else would be GPP. At boxing, everybody spars, they hit bags. Outside of sparring, you get bags, you road work, and all these other things they do. That would be GPP. You have to have a wide base. If you want to reach the top, you got to go out. I've said this 100 times. Pyramid is only.
So I think that's the biggest point. Like I said, you got to have that base. And just from observations, a lot of cyclists that I see don't have that base, and they're just too focused on riding all the time. Oh, I got to do a training session on Zwift and take a picture of myself doing it. Like, ride less, fix your imbalances, create that foundation. You're gonna be able to ride way more, way harder, faster, all that.
As tall as his base. So if you don't get a GPP, the key to GPP is though, those exercises should be fairly similar to your sports activities. If they're far off, it actually won't work so much. So you want to keep them close. I mean, 80% of our training is a small exercise. It's not bench, squat, deadlift, nor is it clean, jerk, or snatch. If you look at the Chinese training, they do all kinds of other exercises. Even though they're barbell lifts, like deadlifts, snatch, bench, deadlift, heavy squats, those are really GPP. And only two specific things is clean, jerk, and snatch for them. So you want to do all these exercises. When you raise that up, I've got a guy in the gym right now. He come in, big guy, 209 pounds, can't begin to get.
All right, so like I said, he's just giving a quick, I'll link this full video. This is a long video, really great video, a lot of good examples. But again, you'll set up, I'm going to show you an example of how I do them. I'm still doing it like this now. So I'll take 3 exercises and try and perform anywhere from 15 to 20 reps. Again, working on my endurance, strength, all that. So I try and do 3 rounds, 15 to 20 reps of those 3 exercises, and very short break in between each round, just to get myself moving, going. And again, the differences you're going to see, and again, everyone thinks, oh, you're going to lift weights, you're going to bulk up, get bigger. Like that's not how it works. This is going to be probably one of the biggest game changers for you. So look into it, try it out, and enjoy the video.
Just a little bit harder. Couldn't you try just a little bit more? Couldn't you try just a little bit harder? Couldn't you try just a little bit more? Round, round, robin, run around. Gotta get back to where you belong. A little bit of further, just a little bit more. A little bit further than you've gone before. Wheel is turning and you can't slow down. Can't let go and you can't hold on. Can't go back and you can't stand still. If the thunder don't get you, then the lightning